I've literally been flat out the whole race, and I've gone from 1st to 10th. Oh, chaos, chaos, chaos. Hello guys and girls, welcome back to the Traxion channel, and of course welcome back to another episode of my TOCA Race Driver 3 World Tour playthrough series. Now if things go to plan today, and we get through the current tier, there will only be 2 tiers left to conquer. Now I've heard from you guys' comments, thank you so much by the way for leaving comments, that the last 2 tiers get very difficult indeed. So yeah, let's just enjoy this while it lasts.
You got a face like a bulldog chewing a wasp. I'm gonna bend your ear. Don't let me down this time, son.
Back into World Tour mode and back into Tier 30, and of course we're going straight into the 4x4 Off-Road Challenge. Now I did the first race of this in the last episode, and it was tough. Not sure if I'm going to have enough to get through the championship on this particular attempt, but I'm hoping that the first race was a kind of one-off, and if I didn't make a mistake, to be honest, I might have had some points, so yeah, I've just got to try and maximise my points for the final 2 races. Just a reminder, the 3 tracks in the championship are Brands Hatch Rallycross, International Rallycross Short, and National Dirt Raceway Stage 3. So first up, for today's episode, we have only 3 laps of International Rallycross Short. Right, come on then, let's see if I can do a better job this time. If not, of course, I do have GT Tuning Cup to fall back on, so I'm not too worried. Sideways through the first corner, still in last place, managed to avoid contact, which was a surprise I guess. But look how far we're falling behind already. Someone's off. We've also got a Volkswagen up there with a door missing. Be nice and careful, everyone's in a big cluster, so that helps us a lot. Means we can keep up a bit easier. Look at this, massive scrap for about 5th position. I do love it when the races happen like this and you've just got massive groups of AI cars all together. It just turns into a frenzy. I don't seem to have the pace at the moment though to actually get past any of them. I keep trying undercuts and all sorts and I just end up in the same position. So that's still 9th at the end of lap 1. Okay, I'm up to P8 now. Bit of contact. Oh, contact in front of me as well. More contact. Car reversing on the track. Just your typical rallycross race really. Still not in the points though, I need a top 5 for points. I can see 5th position. But even then, you know, if I come 5th, I'm still not going to come top 2 in the championship unless I win the next race and have other things go my way. There's a top 5. Westerberg's hit the wall. The AI are making lots of mistakes in these cars. One more chance. Brake early in a straight line. Keep it in the apex. That was actually as nice as I could have done that corner and I still didn't gain on them. I'm just relying on the others to make more mistakes. Thank you very much. So polite of you. You deserved that.
I know you can do better. Keep pushing.
Yeah, but do we know the Rick? Do we know that? I mean, it is rallycross. We sometimes do better, but only when the car is really working for us. So I don't think you're telling the truth there. Round the final corner, it's going to be P5, so we do get some points, but I don't think it's going to be enough, to be honest.
I don't know if I can take this. Come on, get yourself together and get back out there.
Well, we're definitely got Rick riled up at least. Well, that's a bit crushing. I can no longer complete the championship objective. I mean, I was only on round 2, so we didn't have much of a chance there. I think basically what I'm going to do is try the championship again with qualifying, see if I can give myself any sort of hope, and if not, I will go back to the GT Tuning Cup. Right, qualifying at Brands Hatch. Can I stick it near the front of the grid? No. I've actually qualified dead last, 3.8 seconds off the pace. I think that's the first time I've not been on pole in the whole series, and I'm last. We're going to give it a try regardless.
Like a pro and it's onwards and upwards.
Now the AI do make lots of mistakes, so I still feel like there's hope of getting through the championship. Brands is probably our weakest circuit pace-wise as well. I hope anyway. Rely on the mistakes of all these AI drivers. Tried to give them a wide berth for that left-hander and I still got beat around like a pinball. It's just unavoidable, isn't it really? Look at all that. Okay, well with that nonsense we're up into P2. The leaders literally run away at the front. Thank you. Come on, we're punching above our weight. If we can just keep on doing that, taking advantage of the mistakes of the AI, we might still have a chance.
Not play. Only 2 cars separate you and us.
I'll take third, to be honest, Rick, I really will. See, now that the AI have split up a little bit, they're going to crash less, so I need to just basically defend for my life. I've got 3 laps still to go. Oh dear. Let's see if I can hang on. Oh, round the outside there, that's impressive. And that's going to be down to P4. Now I'm going to brake nice and early. Make sure I don't hit the walls here. Hope the AI do hit the walls.
And you're sure to end up on the podium.
No. The car in front of me was well behaved. Get the thing turned in the last corner. More contact. And now I'm going to be battling for P4 and P5. So if I can just stay in the top 5, it gives me the points I need to at least keep me in the mix. Looks like we've got a big gap behind 5th as well. So even if the car behind me does get past me, I can still hopefully hold on for a point, or for 55 points actually, the way the system works.
Excellent driving out there.
Nice tight line through here. Keep the wheels turned. Okay, just one more lap to hold on. Oh, a bit more contact. Keep it together. This car's literally pushing me along now. Just got to hold my nerve. Got a massive gap back, so I'm totally safe as long as I don't bin it for the top 5. Can I get 4th though? Oh, don't go for it there. You absolute nutter. I mean, I maybe turned in on them there a little bit. It was a bit rude, maybe, but hey, it shouldn't have gone for it. We've got the dancing driver back again.
The podium beckons. We'll get there next time.
I'm actually really happy with 4th in that race. Given that we started from the back of the grid and we're rubbish in qualifying, I could totally take 4th. That is damage limitation at its best. 60 points. We move on to International Rallycross Short, and I'm going to give qualifying a go. Let's see if this time I can be in pole position. Yes. We did it by 1/10 ahead of Montoya, and all of a sudden, I could be getting through this tier. Let's do it from pole position then. Come on. We're going to be flat out at the start because it's 4-wheel drive. I take that back. It worked in the last round. It did not work here, and I've already lost all of that. Gives me a chance to slightly alter my start. Much better. I remember to change gear this time. And look at that. Still getting swamped. Same bit of contact. More contact. And, well, I'm 5th anyway. Oh, well. No. I've literally been flat out the whole race, and I've gone from 1st to 10th. Oh, chaos, chaos, chaos. Don't know what's happening. Cut the track. Had to avoid an accident. And I'm back to 4th. Again, it's just going to be a case of seeing if I can hold the top 5 position and get some points, because that's what I need. I need to be in the top 5. 7th at the end of lap 1. I'll commit myself into here on the brakes. Turn it in. Oh, I've gone in too deep. I tried to be committed and it really didn't work for me. And that's now down to 8th. Okay, they're all being Muppets up in front like usual. I'll just nip round the outside. Oh, there's another Muppet. Complete and utter muppetry. Somehow, I'm back in 4th. And I'm being pushed along, and I'm still in 4th. I've just got to ride the roller coaster, and honestly just hope it turns out in a good position. That's all I can do. I've got no pace, no grip, no speed. I've got nothing compared to the AI, but they are stupid. I'm stupid too, but they're more stupid. Much better through turn 1, but look, cannot get any drive out the corner. And as usual, smashed on the exit, smashed there again. I'm now miles away from points, but they're almost spinning. I can sneak through the middle. I'm going to push you out wide because you're being an idiot to me. Cut across you there, and it's P5 again. I just need to hold on to P5. Come on. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Come on. I've got a bit of a gap. This is it. Got no grip through the last corner, no speed. But it's going to be P5. Yes. I don't know if that's going to be enough to qualify with a 4th and a 5th, but I mean, I'm giving myself the best possible chance. We might have great pace in the last race, who knows? 55 points in that one, and let's see now. Oh, it's 5th in the standings. Oh, that's really annoying. The same 5 people have scored points in both races, which is exactly what I didn't want. Basically, the way this point structure works, you really need it to be different people scoring top 5s because there's no points below 5th. So the fact that it's the same 5 people puts me at a disadvantage because it means that Hall and Brent, for example, have both taken what looks like a 1st and a 2nd each, or a 1st and a 3rd. And yeah, it's going to be really tricky. I need both of them now to finish outside of the points completely. I always go well at Dirt Raceway though, so a win is possible here. The question is, can I take the pole position? And the answer is yes, I can again. And, oh, what a surprise, 1500th of a second. Who would have thought? Okay, I'm just reminding myself of the championship order. We've got Hall and Brent on 140 points and Minter on 130. So I basically need to win the race, and then I need all 3 of those guys to be outside of the points, or at least outside of the top 3. Probably outside of the points, to be fair. Hall starts 5th and Brent starts 7th, so, you know, it's possible. Okay, flat out off the line on the dirt. Not bad, and we're going to take the lead into turn 1. Nice and narrow line. And, oh, yeah, I'm miles ahead. Sometimes changing car and classes can completely change the balance of the AI. Sometimes it's just the tracks, you know? You've got to kind of prepare for both scenarios. So that's why you never give up in this series, and that's why you can also not take results for granted. 6 laps is a lot of laps, but it looks like we're comfortably out in front at the moment. We're already almost halfway into the race, and the AI are nowhere to be seen. They are miles behind, so it's all about where they finish as to whether I qualify or not. That's got to be one of the best rallycross laps I've done of my entire TOCA Race Driver 3 career. 35.42. Total domination and completely in control. Through the final turn, and the question is, have we done enough to qualify? We'll know as soon as Rick comes on the radio. Come on. He hasn't said anything. I don't think that's good. It is good. We've done it. There's been no notification to tell me we haven't. I think we've just made it through the 4x4 off-road tour. There we go. 2nd equal with Westerberg. So, in the end, Brent didn't score any points, Minter didn't score any points. It was the right person that scored points, and they finished far enough down that it didn't matter. So I've made it through the tier. I cannot believe it. You completed the 4x4 off-road tour, great drive. That shows you what perseverance with this game can do, and just hanging on, taking your points when you can get them. And yeah, I've done it. Tier 30's passed, and now we're getting into the big time. The BMW Williams F1 Team Challenge. Now remember, when this game was launched, this BMW Williams was the current F1 car. I think this is the 2005 Williams by the looks of it. So this is basically it for TOCA Race Driver 3. This is Formula 1. I've made it. The target is going to be to finish 1st in the championship. Nothing else will do. We've got the FW27. I'll need to check, but I think it's 2005 version. 8 laps of Silverstone, 8 laps of Spa, 8 laps of Bahrain, 8 laps of Shanghai, and 8 laps of Hockenheim. That is not going to be done in one episode. I honestly had no idea how that episode was going to play out. I really didn't. I didn't know what series I was going to do. I didn't know how well I was going to do, and I could not have predicted qualifying, still being last for the first round, getting some points, and then, yeah, I mean, you saw the AI. They're just mental in that championship. But somehow I was able to scrape through and get to the next tier, and on we go. Of course, I want to say a massive thank you, as always, to all of you for continuing to watch and support this series. It means the world to me. And if you are enjoying it, please keep leaving the comments, keep leaving the likes, and of course, subscribe to the Traxion channel if you want to see the videos as they are released. Until next time, keep it pinned, and have a great day.